You wake up in the morning with no energy, no desire to see anyone, and no motivation to do even the simplest things. You start thinking, maybe I'm just tired of life. But there's something strange. Whenever you're alone, you slowly start to feel calmer, and somehow your mood gets a little better. If this feels familiar, maybe you're not actually tired of life. Psychologists say that sometimes we're not exhausted by life, we're simply exhausted by people. In this video, you'll discover 7 signs that will help you figure out whether you're truly tired of life or just drained by the people who quietly take your energy every day. But the strangest part is this. When you are alone, you actually feel better. And this might be the first sign that the problem is not life itself. Being alone is no longer scary for you. It has become a place of peace. Maybe in the past, you thought being alone meant something was missing. You thought you always needed to be around people to feel happy. But now, when you are by yourself, something different happens. Your mind feels calmer. There is no pressure, no expectations. You don't have to worry about what to say, what emotions to show, or how to explain yourself to others. Because not every conversation feels worth spending your energy on anymore. Maybe in the past, you could talk to people for hours. You replied to messages quickly. You were present in every conversation. But now, even a simple conversation can sometimes drain a lot of your energy. You see a message and think, I'll reply later. But that later turns into a few hours. This doesn't mean you don't like people. The problem is not that you are avoiding connection. The problem is that shallow connections have started to feel exhausting. Conversations with no real depth. Interactions that only take your time but give nothing back. But this is not just about talking. Sometimes, what truly drains you is the energy behind these connections. You no longer have the same tolerance for negative energy as you used to. When your mind has been exhausted for a long time, you start noticing things you used to ignore. The constant complaining, the endless negativity, the drama, arguments that lead nowhere, people who always have a new problem to talk about. Maybe in the past, you could handle it. Maybe you tried to listen, help, or simply tolerate the situation. But now, even the smallest amount of negativity drains you quickly. You no longer want to be part of every argument. You don't want to fix everything anymore. You just want to create some distance. But this distance is not only about negative people. Sometimes, it starts when you no longer feel the need to explain yourself to anyone. You no longer need everyone to understand you. There was a time when you tried really hard to make people understand you. You explained your feelings. You talked about the reasons behind your decisions. You tried to clear up misunderstandings. But slowly, you realize something. Some people, even when you explain yourself, will still only see what they want to see. And that can be exhausting. Not because you don't care, but because you no longer want to spend your peace trying to prove yourself. So you choose silence. But this silence is not just a reaction. This silence slowly leads you to make different choices about the people you keep around you. You start distancing yourself from some people. It might seem strange, but sometimes you don't remove people from your life because of something they did. You do it because of how you feel after being around them, because you already know what happens after talking to them. You feel drained, mentally exhausted. You feel like something has been taken away from you. You no longer want to keep a relationship just because of the past. You no longer want to stay close to someone just because you have known them for years. And for the first time, creating distance doesn't feel like being cruel. It feels like taking care of yourself. But when you start letting go of certain people, something else happens. You realize that maybe you were never really looking for more people. The number of people in your life no longer matters to you. The quality of your connections does. Maybe in the past, you thought having more friends meant having a better life. But now, the way you see things has changed. You are no longer looking for more people to enter your life. You are looking for people you don't have to pretend around. People who truly listen. People you can feel calm and comfortable with. Surface-level relationships that only make your life look busy are no longer attractive to you. And that is why your circle of people becomes smaller. But a smaller circle doesn't always mean loneliness. Sometimes it means you are finally protecting your own energy. Because what you are experiencing is not just physical tiredness. You might think you are simply tired, but this kind of exhaustion cannot be fixed by just getting some sleep. Because it's not only your body that is tired, your mind is tired, your emotions are tired. You have given more than you have received. And now, something inside you is sending a simple message. Enough is enough. But the most important thing you need to know is this. Feeling tired of people does not make you a bad person. Sometimes, it simply means you have forgotten yourself for too long. It means you spent so much time trying to understand others that you stopped listening to yourself. It means you used your energy in places that never gave anything back to you. And now, your mind and your heart want something different. Peace, personal space, and connections that truly matter. So if these days you feel like you are distancing yourself from people, don't force yourself to go back to the same old patterns. Listen to your feelings. Maybe you are not really tired of life. Maybe you are just tired of people who no longer fit with the peace you have found. Share your thoughts in the comments so we can explore this topic together and make it more complete. Stay tuned for the next videos. Until next time, take care.